I should probably sing it if I'm gonna say do re mi. I feel. Alright, do re. I think it's working. Yo, yo, yo! What is good, Lichess? If you're in the chat, please say hello. I rely on you guys for fuel. What is up, everyone? Say hello. Hopefully in Twitch. I'm sorry to everyone that is on YouTube all the time. I can't see all of your messages, so I sometimes go to the YouTube VODs afterwards, and I just see people like getting disappointed and sad that I'm not responding to their messages. But come to Twitch, twitch.tv/lichess.org. I'll see all of your messages. What's up, Kexio9? I am doing fantastic. How are you doing? I'm feeling extra energetic for this stream. You guys are probably wondering why. Where did this energy come from on a Wednesday evening? Well, I'll tell you. But let's get this started. Let's stop dilly-dallying. Charlie Clayton is the first game for today. 1570. Ooh, I should put my Garmin on. You're doing well too. What's good, XNR? XNR, you got my number last time. You looking for a repeat? You looking to farm me? I don't remember if it was a casual or a rated game that we played. Charlie Clayton, are you there, buddy? Are you there? Ooh, RIP to the AFKs. Charlie Clayton doesn't seem to be here. I'll give him 10 more seconds. And Charlie Clayton is here. Plays the English. Okay. I'll play C6. Oh, there you are. You're in the chat. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you were here. I was almost about to abort that game. Glad I didn't. So, chat, if anyone here follows... You got 11 points from that? Oh, man. Oof. Big oof. What's good, no joke? If anyone follows my Twitter... I made an announcement ahead of this stream. So I am extremely close to 20,000 games played on Lichess. 20,000 games enjoyed on Lichess, I should say. And so I'm very curious if it's going to happen on this stream or it's going to happen in the after party. But either way, 20,000 games in and several thousand more to go. 20,000's legit. I think I have like 26 games left. So I might have to make a YouTube video out of the 20,000th game. So whoever plays me on game 20,000, you can expect some fireworks. I will definitely try to deliver. Sounds good, Clayton. Although, most of my commentary is usually not related to the chess. We got a lot of heavy hitters on the Lichess Plays lineup. We got John Bartholomew, for example. That's who you watch for the educational stuff. I can, chime in here and there, just sprinkle some nuggets, but I'm just more here for the lulz. You're at 34,000, Kexi? That is crazy, bro. 34,000. Wow. What were you playing? Ultra Bullet? Can I pick up any chick I want? Not any chick, but I'd like to hope I could pick up some of them, Tim. How's it going, casual player? Welcome, buddy. Glad to see all of you here supporting Lichess. Make sure if you guys want to get a challenge, !challenge. Try to keep them 5+0 or less. Preferably casual. I see a lot of unlimited challenges all the time. Like Andrew L. Maximo, I would love to take your challenge, but it's unlimited. Unlimited time? We don't got unlimited time here. We got finite time. How did you set your clock under the board? Mine is on the right of the board. Great question, Mr. Apache. So I'm using the prettier Lichess layout, and they recently updated it so you can change to a streamer layout. So I believe the streamer layout button's on the lower right hand corner if you don't already have it set up. So make sure you select that if you're using prettier Lichess. But yes, there's also the stylus extension which does the same thing. Although I've found if you combine stylus and prettier Lichess, it tends to mess up the CSS a little bit, so you're going to want to stick to prettier Lichess if you do that. You would like to get a revenge game? Absolutely, casual player. Although that doesn't sound super casual to me. Revenge sounds intense. I'm thinking Star Wars Episode 3 type intense. Thank you, XNR. Chicks like that? I hope so. I hope so. Ooh, Mr. Charlie Clayton unfortunately needed to play rook c2 to hold on to that knight on c3. And he does gift me a knight on the eve of the 20k celebration. You've played so much. I'm still at 6k player, Cordy. Well, you know, I must admit that a fair number of those games were in bullet. Actually, over half of the games were in bullet. And in fact, I don't know how many ultra bullet games I've played, but if you just grind ultra bullet, you'll rack up those games quite quickly. Casual game, but an opportunity to play a fighting game. True, it's kind of like sparring. Sparring is casual, but it's serious in some ways. And unfortunately, the time pressure gets to Charlie Clayton. Good game, buddy. Well played. Let's see. So we transposed into an exchange Slav. I don't know if Queen b3 is a move there. I'm not 100% positive. But, you know, it looks like black has equalized here. Maybe even slightly better due to the presence of the dark squared bishop with the light squared pawn complex complementing it. So, yeah, it was pretty okay with this position. And then, yeah, of course, I think here rook c2. I was considering b4, but it's probably premature. I'd likely have played something. I would have tried to play rook c7, but knight takes... No, knight takes d5. I have knight takes d5 there. So yeah, rook c7, rook fc8, something like that. Good game. Okay, let's see. Always the funky time controls. 5 plus 3, 7 plus 1, unlimited. Folks, 5 plus 0 or less, please. 3 plus 2 counts as well. I am good with 3 plus 2. Hi, Ahmad. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a thing or two from it. I don't play c6 against c4 that often, but I felt that I wanted to do it this time. Ahmad is learning what happens if you play this against Bishop g5 in the Dutch. e3 is a very strong move there because I threaten queen h5 mate, and I'm able to claim a pawn. So queen e7 looks like he's pointing towards queen b4, at least has his eyes on the prize. So c3. Was I in a recent Eric Rosen video? I'm one of Eric's mods. I'm a good friend with Eric, and I have been in an Eric Rosen video before, Adam. But yes, you might have seen me with the green sword in his chat. It's with great honor, with great responsibility that I accept the green sword in I Am Rosen's chat. You play the Dutch, this line is the bane of your existence. Jigga, dude, this line is sick. I also play the Dutch, and I don't like facing it. Although, I think the Stafford Gambit provides me with more problems than Bishop g5, typically. But yeah, it's hard to deal with. It's very modern, I would say, Bishop g5 against the Dutch. What's up, Risha? Risha and Abnath. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. Exclamation mark challenge if you want to get a game. I'll be here all night. Or at least for 2 hours. And then we'll continue the party elsewhere. Okay, a5. a5, maybe knight h4. Knight h4, knight f5 looks kind of tempting. He says he misclicked, but a5's not an awful move. It's maybe not the best move, it doesn't do too much, but it's not creating too many weaknesses, so if I were black, I wouldn't be too stressed out about that move. I'm going to play knight h4. I want to play against this pawn. Oh, you're new on Lichess? Welcome. Welcome, El Peruano 03. Buenas tardes? Is it afternoon? It depends on where you are. I am glad to see that you're brand new to Lichess. I hope you're really enjoying it. And you're realizing why so many people love it so dearly. Lichess is bae. This might be the last of my streams you tune into. Why, a chess person? Why, buddy? We love you here. What happened? Your username is Tyrannosaurus. Well, I'm going to be taking the challenges randomly, so I'll try to be on the lookout, but I'm not really prioritizing the challenges. Just kind of going wherever my mouse takes me. Reclusive Writer subscribing with tier 1. Subbed for 5 months on a 5-month streak. Perfect record. It's better than me, Reclusive Writer. Thank you for the sub, buddy. A chess person, what happened, dude? Why would this be one of the last streams you tune into? Okay, so knight f3. And we have an interesting position. There's a lot of traffic, if you will, in the center. These pawns are pretty solid defenders for black, and knight f4 is a good move. Hitting this and hitting this. Now I could play rook here, but that would just hang the bishop. The idea here is if knight takes g2, the knight's kind of sealed in because of this rook, but I'm also losing this, so I might have to give up the bishop pair. I think I will give up the bishop for the knight. Ooh, I don't have much time. I should probably pick up the pace. Ooh, that was just a blunder. Am I from India? That's not the normal question I get. The normal question I get is, am I Indian? I'm not from India. Risha and Abnath, not from India, but my family is from India. So bishop f3 is pretty useless move. But now I have a tactic. After e5 takes, we do check here and we pick up this rook. Take this. And we'll take here. And now the floodgates are unfortunately open for Ahmad. Take here. And then we'll just have to convert this without flagging. It shouldn't be a problem, but I've messed up stronger positions. Okay, we'll take here. We'll go here, and then we got checkmate. Good game, Ahmad. That was an interesting game. Good fighting game, which is what I like to see. Yeah, I didn't think a5 was too bad of a move. It didn't do anything, but it wasn't creating weaknesses. And the issue with my pawn structure is I'm not in a position to exploit it easily. I would need like 2 attackers on the a5 pawn, which aren't going to come quickly. Maybe this, I guess is possible, but if I go queen a4, I'm in the line of fire of this bishop, so it's a double-edged. It comes with risk, so I wasn't going to try to exploit that. We just know someone in common, and I can't... Wait, really? We know someone in common, like, in person? Wow. Okay, let's see. Charles 12344321. It's a palindromic number. Good luck, Charles. I've played a Charlie and a Charles today. I guess that says, chat, if you have the name Charlie or Charles in your username, slightly more likely to get a game. What's up, Grey Wolf? How's it going, dude? How's it going, Marins? Can you say something about the Panov attack in the Caro-Kann? So, like, e4, c6, c4, d5, ed5, cd5, d4. I know it's pretty sharp, and I have messed around with it a little bit in Blitz, but I don't know enough to really discuss the theoretical merits of it. I assume it's pretty good, but I believe it's not the most popular option against the Caro-Kann right now. That's all I can really say about it. Did that seem educated? Did that seem scholarly? Okay. This is so bright. Let's put it there. Okay. Queen e8. Let's go... I could take takes, knight d5. It's pretty... That looks decent, actually. And if queen d8... It's probably the best move. I'll play h4, h5. The knight's well situated on this square. Unfortunately, Charles misses the fact that in addition to attacking the bishop on f6, I'm also hitting the pawn on c7. Advanced Caro? Yeah, e5, bishop f5, and then there's like h4 stuff. That's what I sometimes play. The rare time I play e4. I'm more of a d4 player myself. Do I have an official Twitch? I do, Black Bishop. Thank you for asking. !streamer is my official Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/Aakaash. For those of you that are new here, my name is Aakaash Meduri. I'm a national master who resides in Chicago in the United States. So I'm not from India. Black Bishop subscribing or following. Thank you. Couple other people following. Appreciate those follows. Yeah, and I like to stream for Lichess. No, I'm not a mod of Lichess, so you won't get in trouble by me. But most of the mods are pretty chill, so you won't get in trouble by them. Unless you're doing something sneaky. Unless you're doing something shady, then that's what they're here for. What are my thoughts on the King's Indian attack? I think the King's Indian's very respectable. I play it sometimes, but I don't play it that well. I know some other very strong players who are better resources for it. I play a lot of stuff against d4 as black. Like, I play the Semi-Slav, the King's Indian, the Dutch. The Dutch is fun. Sometimes the Budapest Gambit, although don't tell some of my friends because not all of them are a fan of it. What's Chicago like? Chicago's chill. Although I'm trying to move out of Chicago to be honest with you. I'm definitely trying to get out of this city. So hopefully in a couple of months I can make a move somewhere. I'm not playing Chicago Open, but I will be visiting it. I will be visiting and saying hi to some friends. So if you're gonna be in Chicago Open, come through. I'll probably be there on Sunday. King X Hunter 4, thanks for the follow on my channel. Grunfeld for the win. You know, the Grunfeld is one of those openings I never really dove into. In spite of how respectable it is, I never studied it. So I'm going to play Rook F1, because Rook takes F2 looks a little bit concerning. Maybe not crazy concerning, but just, you know, worth thinking about. Let's play queen d5. I can move in with you. Adam, where are you living? Where are you from, buddy? I might take you up on that offer depending on where you are. Okay, let's play f4. Ruy Lopez? Ruy Lopez is cool. I used to play the Ruy Lopez a lot as a kid. Ruy Lopez is legit. What's up, MF? How goes it, buddy? Andrew Flores, Cuba. What are your thoughts on the Alekhine defense for Bullet? Oh, I think it's very good. One of my best friends is an NM and also plays the Alekhine in Bullet. And he does pretty well with it. Good game, Charles. Well played, buddy. Thanks for the game. Game, well played. Oh man, a chess person. Who is this that you're talking about? I'm so concerned here. Okay. Let's see. We'll play Adam next. I'm just looking primarily for casual. So if you guys have sent me a rated challenge, please make it casual. You'll be more likely to get a game. Want to live in the barn? The barn. How nice is your barn? I mean, as you guys might know, I do have a good friend named Billy Ray Tucker who's very familiar with barns and has slept a night or two in a barn. Maybe for an extended period of time. So I could see myself potentially doing it. So my name is actually Aakaash. So the way that they're tagging is how it's actually spelled. But a lot of people call me Aakaash because Aakaash Money is the username. Greetings from Macana Peluda de Argentina. Hola. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Why only casual? Because, bro, we're here to entertain. We're here to have a party. I can't get schlepped for rating points. My rating is already so low in Blitz. What do I think of the Ware opening? Okay, I've seen the Ware opening recently. Can you remind me what that is? A mammoplastia. I'll have to share it with the horses. You know what? I might have to take you up on that offer. A chess person. You didn't tell me who we know. You have to give me somewhat of a hint. Who do we know? And why can't you watch my streams anymore? That's very sus. Chat, can you agree with me? Is that not super sus? Like, I'm so curious now. Why would that impede you from watching a stream? Have I played the Candace opening? No, I don't know what the Candace opening is. I know Candace Parker, a basketball player. I don't know that many other Candaces. You're a noob, but you love chess. That's me too, Marins. We're all beginner minds here. That's the right way to improve. Accept the fact that you know nothing. Bring to the board a blank and empty canvas, and then you will see a world of possibilities. Yeah, it's super sus. Like, I'm starting to think that he's dating my ex or something like that. That's where my mind is going. That would, you know, I still would let you watch my stream, but it would be still a little odd. Okay, so c3, I could play this move, right? And then this knight has nowhere to go. Where opening is 1a4. What do I think of it? Well, I think it's a good joke. I have played it before, but I would never play it primarily. It's good, you know, every once in a while to sprinkle into the repertoire. Was a win with a Polish 1 category in Rapids. What does that mean? Like, how does Bartosz Rudecki compare to Polish 1 category? It's Billy Ray. Oof. Well, Billy and I have made amends, you know. I understood he was going through a hard period of time. So Billy and I are cool now. What's the origin of my name? That's not a rude question. So Aakaash means sky in Hindi. My family's South Indian. Good game, Adam. Well played, buddy. My name means sky in Hindi. My family is South Indian, though. So, but my mom does speak Hindi as well. So that's the origin of the name. Play the bird. Your ex was my first thought, too? Reclusive writer, that's what I was thinking. Well, is a chess person still here? A chess person is still here. You played a joke opening once? What? Which one? Which one? I've also played a number of joke openings. Who's my favorite player, asks King X Hunter. Like historical or current players? Current players, I absolutely love watching Richard Rapport's games. Ricard Rapport. You don't know what to play against 1e5? Well, buddy. I don't know if I can help you there. That's like the most basic one. Oh, wait. You play f4, right? So you transpose into a King's Gambit. Fair enough. Yeah, f4, e5, you should take it, but you have to be careful. It's called the Fromm's Gambit. Now we need to know what's up with Billy. You know, Billy's chilling. Billy's doing Billy. He's taking care of the horses. He's got a couple county races, so some of the younger bred horses are going to be competing soon, and I think he's optimistic. This current group seems like they've got potential. No one has as much potential as old Gunther, though. Gunther was his prize. That was his prize and pride. He loved that horse. That old horse. 1 Polish category is 2K ELO. That's sick. I don't speak any Hindi. Unfortunately. And so I look very silly when I'm in New Delhi and I can't respond to anything people are asking. Yeah, I guess I just hung a pawn against Igran. Oh well. Greetings from Alma Marcela Grita. ¿De dónde eres? Alma Marcela Grita? Which country is that from? Lenny, yes you can. Just do ! challenge, buddy. And we can have a game. Although I can't guarantee you when it will start. I'm taking these pretty randomly. Okay, so b4, knight e2. I'd love to re-coordinate here, like knight d4. I'll do knight d4 now. c5 is a fair try. Definitely a fair try. c5 will probably take d3. Cover the c4 square. Open up the bishop, maybe queen f3 later, something like that. Yeah, go for it, bro. Doesn't matter what your rating is. Could be Magnus Carlsen, or you could be someone who just learned how to play yesterday. He's making me say naughty stuff. What does that even mean? Why do I always get confused? All these Spanish people love to do this to me because they know I'm going to try to pronounce it. I'm a sucker for that. What can I say? You're going to get me every single time it's something I don't recognize. Where am I from? I'm from Chicago. Chicago. Queen f3, we're hitting this, and we're hitting this, and there's a lot of pressure on the f-file right now. This f7 square is pretty loose. Rook d8. You're from Argentina? What do you think of Alan Pichot's performance right now? He's been getting beaten up from what I've seen. Grandmaster Alan Pichot, an incredibly strong player himself, but you know, this level of competition is next level even for a 2630. Unfortunately, knight h6 looks like it's lost at this point. If g takes h6, bishop takes f7, king f8, bishop e6. Looks pretty strong. Yeah, that looks like it's winning. Oh, you went to IIT? That's cool, bro. I live in downtown, so not too far. I prefer d4. Oh, ¿qué tú piensas sobre los partidos de Alan Pichot en el torneo ahora? CTX Crypto Cup. Good game, Igran. Well played, well played. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for casual challenges. Alan Pengu. What are my thoughts on one queen takes e2? What, like immediately taking the bomb cloud before it's even been played? I'd say that's pretty good. Do I know Jan-Krzysztof Duda? Not personally, but I know who he is. He's a very strong player. Let's play queen e6. Did I say I'm moving away from the Chicago area? I said I would like to, Terry. I definitely would like to. Thank you, Black Bishop Ubu. I did take some classes. Gracias. Bonclad is okay if you're Hikaru. What about the Grob blunders more? Chicago is pretty expensive, but it's not the cost that is causing me to leave. It's more just I'm looking for a more techno progressive culture, and I just don't really think that that exists very much in Chicago. And so I'd like to go somewhere that's a little bit more interesting. I'd like to go somewhere where there's more interesting people. Yeah, Austin is definitely pretty high on my list. Actually, like, at this point, probably number 2 on my list, blunders more, believe it or not. Austin is number 2 on my list. Austin and New York are probably, like, pretty close up there. But neither of them are number 1. Number 1 is somewhere else. At least within the United States. I haven't really looked into too many other international cities. I guess Toronto I have considered. Toronto would be pretty dope. What's up, Ferdinand? Hikaru is very star. Like he's an extremely strong player. It's very true. Do I look tired? I mean, I think I just look tired when I'm looking down at the board because I haven't mastered the right camera angle. My room is extremely messy, so I choose my camera angles very specifically, so y'all can only see a certain part of the room. Toronto is a great place to live. SRJ, do you live in Toronto? Or have you lived in Toronto? I feel like Toronto would be dope. What is number one, Terry asks. You guys can try to guess. He can't play with weaker players. He's played me, Marins. I'd say I'm weaker. I think everyone would say I'm weaker. I've played him. Queen takes here. Patrice, that's not the case right now. I can't guarantee it won't be ever on my stream, at least, but it's not the case right now. Stream Hotep, am I about to fall for something? Can I send some greetings for that place? Car is too self-confident. Well, Marins, you might be surprised to find out that I have beaten Mr. Too Self-Confident before. I do have a W against him. About the room thing you talked about, you know how it is. Like, just when you're on a Zoom call, you get onto the particular camera angle that will make you look as flattering as possible. Not just you, but your surrounding environment. Let's go here. F6. I don't want to think too much here, so let's play knight here. And if takes, that's all fine. I think. Let's go rook here. Protect this guy. Ooh, but he's coming in. Mr. Alan Pengu is definitely trying to come in. But now I don't think that was the best move, because even though I still have the task of untying my pieces, I'm certainly happy to see the exchange of queens, because with the queen on the board, that was really what was going to harass my black king. Good game, Alan. And Alan did flag. I didn't even notice that his time was low. GG, bro. Well played. Well played. Sadly, recently left. Ah, gotcha. I'm sure it was pretty cool. Techno culture gotta be Miami. Reclusive Writer has been reading his Twitter feeds, I guess. No, not techno as in the music. I meant like actual technology. But yes, that is my number one choice right now. Miami. Number one city is either Sodom or Gomorrah. I thought that Sodom and Gomorrah were people. You seem like a San Francisco dude. California definitely has more relaxed vibe. I was very strongly considering SF for a while. But I think SF has turned into something that isn't what I would like to be a part of. It's become a little bit too cancel culture-esque and whatnot. There's a lot of problems with that. Well, isn't it the horse farmer himself? Alonis, it is not the horse farmer. Billy Ray is not here. This is Aakaash. Ibiza. Well, I mean, Ibiza sounds like it would be lit, but where is Ibiza? We gotta look this up. Where is Ibiza? Ibiza. Pitusic Islands? Oh my god. That looks incredible. Valencia. Where is this? Oh wow, perfect place. Perfect weather and whatnot. They are sinful cities that God destroyed. I honestly thought they were people. I'm glad you're educating me on that, Terry. Ibiza is wherever Paris Hilton is. I would be down to live in Spain, real talk. Spain would be dope. I could practice my Spanish. Could not fall for all the tricks that chat likes to play on me when chat makes me say bad words and whatnot. See, I don't even want to read any of these. Estaba en Lichess. I know that's not a bad word. Ibiza has very old wine drinkers. I could get jiggy with that. Do I know GM Wojciech Miranda? No. Alonis? I mean, I could get behind that as well. Maybe. Like coffee, you know? Maybe a little bit of rum here and there. I'm okay with that. Knight takes d5. Let's see what the Broken Flyer has planned here. g5 was an admirable try, but the problem here is the bishop is too inaccessible. By the way, another friendly reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, I can't see any of your comments. I'm talking to the people on Twitch right now. So if you'd like to join the conversation, twitch.tv/lichess.org. We've got a party here. Come join. We are friendly. So queen e2. Let's play queen g2, and that's actually checkmate. Unfortunately for Broken Flyer, I think that was the only move that landed into a mate in one. Right? Good game, Broken Flyer. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the only move that did it. There's nothing else here that does, right? Even queen f3, queen takes f3, king g1. Yeah, king e2, queen g2, the bishop, the queen, the rook, too much. Well played, buddy. Okay, let's see. Carlos Sotelo Hur, I saw you playing earlier today. Chattanooga, Tennessee is the most Bible-minded city in the U.S. I will make sure to stay clear. Oh, you're the Broken Flyer? Yeah, good game, bro. Thank you for the game. He has the best prep, something like Caruana, really. That's a very strong statement. What is his rating? Elo. FIDE. What are we talking here? We're talking 2600s? I've never heard of him before, so it's definitely not a 2700. I don't like these types of positions. C4 is definitely a move. Drunk Monk, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, buddy. Everyone, these follower notifications are for my stream, not for Lichess. I don't have alert notifications for Lichess's stream up here. That would be cool to do, honestly. Although I'd probably need access to their full account. Okay, so we're locking things up. We're keeping it tight this game. FIDE is 26-18, so a very strong player. I mean, I know some very strong players that have like GM level prep that are not even close to that. But if you're saying that this 2600 has prep like Caruana, that's pretty crazy. Caruana is considered one of the most well-prepared players in the world. Geary's up there as well. And you'd think not because of how much time he spends on Twitter. But he's pretty good at what he does. Knight d4. Let's see. Probably will take here. And then I'm thinking take here. Although taking here is possible. I like taking here because maybe there's some play on the c file right now in the form of b5. And now b3 runs into d5. And we're really putting a ton of pressure here. I could have even done knight takes. Maybe I should have done knight takes. Maybe I should have. But let's just play this. Bishop h6. Grab some of these weak dark squares. And any capture is definitely okay for me. Especially this one. Knight takes is super juicy. Let's play b4. Keep the pawns locked up on light squares. And this bishop just becomes a big pawn at the end of the day. You want to make sure that you're fixating your pawns, your opponent's pawns, on the color of their bishop that they own. Do I ever play c5 against London? Like d4, d5, bishop f4, c5? Yes. Yes, I do. I think it's pretty good. Well, he's probably extremely strong then. There's so many really, really strong players that I've just never heard of. But such is the way this game works. There's so many players all around the world. Can't know all of them. But that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely offering this, but actually Queen c2 is probably inaccurate because now this is no longer possible. I'm going to go Queen h4. Continue putting pressure on these weak dark squares. Okay, knight d1. Let's play Queen g3. And we are threatening a nice mate in 2. Queen h2, king f2, bishop g3 is checkmate because of this pawn. Knight f2 is unfortunately mate in 1 for Carlos. But it's already dire straits for white because of how weak these dark squares have become. I don't even know if there's any real way to get out of this because the bishop is stuck here. So it might already be GG. Like, rook f2 runs into queen h2, king f1, queen h1 is checkmate. Rook e1 runs into this. Well, even this could be even more direct. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for white to survive this. Anyways, good game, Carlos. Well played, buddy. Okay, who's next? Actually, chat, I'm going to fill up my water bottle real quick. I will... Give me, like, 1 second. Getting a little stuffy. I don't know why. I haven't gotten sick in so long. Hopefully it's not COVID. I did get the vaccine. Be right back. Wilker, there's a lot of ways to get closed positions. Let's see. Who's been waiting? Alex H 2029. Knight f3, d3, h3. You could also look into g3. You could look into the stone wall. I mean, d4. There's plenty of options for you, depending on what your particular cup of tea is. Okay. I'm playing sort of a semi-Slav triangle system here. Now it's transposed into semi-Slav. Lenny 3+2. ¿Jugas por puntos o amistosa? ¿Cómo se dice amistosa en inglés, amigo? Stonewall is great. I think the Stonewall is really a very good opening. Oh, por favor, amistosa. Por favor. No por puntos, por favor. Castle. Let's see. I don't have too much experience playing against the Catalan in the semi-Slav. I should, but I don't. Knight d7. Knight d7 and maybe e5 next. e5. Takes, knight takes. This is the problem with an early c5. That usually signifies that the center is going to be a little bit weaker for white. And so as black, you want to try to make the break as quickly as you can. And the reason why c5 makes the center a little bit weaker is, think about the pawn on c4. If you play e5 too early, there's always options of c takes d5. So that has to be kept in mind, front and center. No, super user G. Estudié en el colegio y la universidad y un poco en la escuela primaria. Okay, so queen takes f2, rook here, queen takes c5. Banksy in the back, absolutely drunk monk. And also, Chicago is about to host a really sick Banksy exhibit, which I'm super excited to attend sometime in July, hopefully. I got a text from one of my friends who asked if I wanted to go, which I'm so down. GM Yusuf, that's a good question. So if you go to, I think, !layout or !prettier, got the, yeah. So I'm using the Prettier Lichess extension, which allows you to customize the color scheme, and it does some tweaks to the CSS, which lays out the visual aspects of the page. So if you're interested, you can go to Prettier Lichess and take a look. It's a nice extension. Although I do like how Lichess normally looks. Prettier Lichess is pretty sick. What did I study in university? I have a degree in molecular and cellular biology. So, yeah, a degree I'm not using much right now. But that's pretty much the case with anyone who gets a degree nowadays. Most degrees are kind of a waste of money. So I'm using, within the Prettier Lichess extension, they have a toggle for enable streamer mode. And that's how it looks a little bit different. I will be honest, I prefer when the clocks are like right here. But I think just, I stream, so I need to make it look good for the audience. That's why I did it this way. Make it easy to watch. Mickey dead, guys? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm still waiting on that conditioner sponsorship. If anyone here knows anyone that's working for a shampoo or conditioner company, a business or whatnot, ask them to hit me up. I don't have an endorsement for that quite yet. Bishop takes a2 is checkmate. King a1, right? I guess bishop takes a2, king a1, bishop takes b2, king takes a2. I think is the problem. Ever play on ICC? I used to play all the time as a kid, Drunk Monk. That's really how I started playing a lot as a kid. That's how I got hooked. Playing hours and hours and hours on ICC. I loved it. What extension is that? It is Prettier Lichess. Exclamation mark prettier. Check it out. It is great. But I think on Marga Tesans, if I missed it, which is very possible, I also have a forced mate with Rook b2, King a1, Rook b3. Bishop interposes, bishop captures, or Rook interposes, bishop captures is checkmate as well. Something like that, I think. Okay, bishop d2. And I do look kind of high in this video. I promise you I'm not, chat. I just need to tweak this camera angle. Ay, ay, ay. The problems. It's a tough life being a streamer here. No, it's not. It's a wonderful life. Streaming is dope. Super user, I'm just not interested in academia. I'm actually in a boot camp for software engineering right now. I'm trying to, either stay in the health tech space, which I really love, and I'm going to continue to, follow and just monitor for my entire career, or I want to get into deeper dive into like blockchain. Those are like my two primary avenues that I'm exploring at the moment. Oh, maybe. You might be right. On Mar. You might be right. I sometimes miss these simple mates. Cancer still needs to be cured. Yes, it does, Mickey. It definitely does. The thing is, traditional methods in drug research and whatnot. I used to work in pharma, so I worked in like clinical trials, which wasn't as much drug discovery. I think there's a lot of potential in drug discovery, primarily when it comes to identifying early candidates, so like using artificial intelligence to do that. And there are a number of companies that are doing it, which could be cool to work for. But at the end of the day, like, I think you get way more agency in your career if you're like in software engineering, if you're in like a hard tech role. And that's what I was really looking for at this point. GM Yusuf, how do I add the style to Lichess website? Did you go to that page I linked? Exclamation mark prettier. Yeah, data science is cool too. I actually worked in data science in pharma. Clinical trial data science. So that stuff was cool. I think there's massive potential in artificial intelligence. I was actually considering taking more of an intensive tech approach to data science, but I kind of want to do software engineering because I think the data science stuff is a little easier to pick up if you have the software engineering background. Just math and neural nets and whatnot. What's up, Brady? How's it going, dude? Good to see you here, friend. Rook takes b6, b3, and we're up comfortably 2 pawns, so, well, comfortably 1 pawn, I should say. h5 is a good move. Also, this is 3 plus 2, so I gotta be careful here. Definitely don't want to be careless. Let's play knight f3. Knight takes here, king g2. Yeah, king g2. You have to go to the prettier Lichess extension. You have to import these profiles. There's like a Google Drive that has all of the JSON files you need. Ooh, h4 would be pretty nasty. It wouldn't be that nasty. I have king h2 and I have a nice cover. Let's go rook h1 with that in mind. Yep, king h2 now. And the problem with this type of position for black is that the rooks are going to find it very difficult to get involved in this position. So knight takes d4. Would you be willing to work for a 13-year-old? I guess it depends on who the 13-year-old is. I also don't necessarily know that many 13-year-olds that would be able to command me. But I'd be willing to listen, depending on how extraordinary this 13-year-old was. King here. But I do feel like you need to have gone through puberty if you want me to work for you. Just generally speaking, I think it comes with some level of maturity. Even though I'm still trying to figure out what maturity means in my old age. You know how it is, chat. Adults are just big babies at the end of the day. Okay, knight c6. Let's do this. Now we're up a lot of pawns. Takes here. Takes here. f4. f5 is coming. King f4. Good game, Valeni. Well played. Thanks for the game, buddy. Okay, I have to check something, chat. I have to check how close we are to 20,000 games. We have 16 games left. That is going to be spicy. So I don't know if we're going to get to it on the Lichess stream. But we're getting close. It's not exclamation mark layout, GM Yusuf. It's exclamation mark prettier. Okay, e4. Let's play g6. He says I'm gonna get owned. And I'm super thirsty today. Don't know why. Okay, I want to play this move. Inviting this. Okay. I feel like we've transposed into a dragon type of position. We definitely have. Although knight c6 is a little bit early here. Okay, so we've gotten a dragon. I'll play d5. Let's test on Margate Sands' opening knowledge in this position. It's pretty dicey. If those of you that are kind of unfamiliar with the dragon, this Yugoslav attack where white castles queenside is probably the most scary and dangerous way to face the Sicilian dragon. And there's a couple ways to play it. You could play castle, you could play bishop c4 ahead of this. Yeah, it's quite the mess. I don't know what knight b3 is, though. I've never really seen that move. You have to be extremely precise in this position. Especially as black. Oh, he doesn't know the theory. Well, that's unfortunate. Dude, I look so high Okay, how do I change my camera angle so I don't look high? Maybe my eyes are just droopy. Okay, hopefully this helps. Chat, just keep an eye on that. Here. Fisher said I don't believe in the dragon. Yeah, Fisher also was a bad person. I am from Chicago. I've lived here my entire life. Red Eye's Dark Dragon. Okay, I promise you that that's not what's happening right now. I came from a 9-hour boot camp. So that could be part of it, but I think it's just the camera angle. Also, maybe it's exacerbated when I'm like, hold up. Hopefully this is better. I don't even know the right direction to be going. I'm so self-conscious right now, and I never get self-conscious. Oh, wow. I think it's the prettier chest color reflecting on you. Maybe. It's possible. Sack, check, and mate. Yeah, push the pawns, like h4, h5. I mean, it was an overly simplistic way of describing it, but, you know. That is ultimately the fear of anyone that plays the dragon. It does come down to it. Thank you, Cooking Rooks. I appreciate that. It was more the eyes that were making me self-conscious. But enough of that. Enough of that. Let's... B5. Let's see. Knight d6 is kind of annoying. Knight d6, bishop f8. Let's go... Oh, I just remembered that this is being attacked twice. Well, good thing I saw it before I made a hasty move. I was really considering b4 there. But f5. f5. Fisher was a great player and a great person. I agree with one of those. I don't think he was a great person. He's kind of an asshole in a lot of ways. Okay, well, I did lose a pawn. And it was an important pawn, not a trivial pawn, but there's some stuff happening here. Let's take this first. Rook here looks okay. Actually, wait, this is just hanging. What am I doing? Okay. We are threatening this. He sees it. Let's go here. Then we're threatening this. Don't think he can stop it. Well, maybe a check. G5 checkmate. That was pretty close. I think I let that middle game slip away from me temporarily, but unfortunately there was still a lot of stuff that on Margate Sands had to worry about. I can't pronounce that name well. Good game, well played, buddy. It did feel apart real quick. I mean, he was extremely strong as a chess player, absolutely. Okay, ankle dealer, let's go. Actually, hold up. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, because I've been drinking a ton of water. I might be coming down with a fever or something. I can't tell. But I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. This shouldn't abort, so be right back. If it does, ankle dealer, I'll send you a rematch. Chat, you want to hear a secret? So you know how people make the joke of, oh, if you're on a Zoom meeting, you can just wear what, you don't have to wear pants or something like that? Well, on this stream, I do wear pants, but I actually dress up. Like, I dress up like I'm wearing nice jeans right now, because I feel like what you wear translates into how you feel. That's my secret. What's up, Chess Terminal? I do on my channel, !streamer will get you to my channel. And you can probably type bio there. But I will be going on there later, but feel free to ask me any questions right now. So bishop g4. Playing bishop g4 before knight d7 because I want to get this bishop out. So knight d7's coming up. Yep. Chess Terminal, that's a cool name. Is that a coding? Is that a coding reference? Okay, knight c3. Let's play queen c7. It is a coding reference. That's cool. Marnes, I don't know what your username is. I have nothing. Is it your actual name? Oh, it is your actual name. I could get you soon. Vilker Uwu, you can't have the horsey emote forever. Yeah, I redeemed my channel points for the horsey emote as well. You know what? I'm gonna redeem them right now. Let's see. Unlock a random emote. Oh, I got this one. I could unlock another random one. Nice, I got both of them. It's only 80 channel points to unlock the emotes. It's pretty cheap. Pretty reasonably priced compared to a lot of other channels. I don't know how much it costs on my channel, but definitely not that cheap. I'll get you next, Marins. Or I'll get you soon. Maybe next, maybe the game after, something like that. Oh yeah, okay, so 95. Let's play bishop f5. Oh my goodness. Hero is worried about knight takes g6, but I didn't even think takes bishop is impossible because of this. I just thought I didn't want to ruin my pawn structure. An ankle dealer is a high-rated player, so this is not the opponent to just give free pawns to willy-nilly. But okay, we'll continue to fight. Bishop b4. You got horsey? Everyone loves horsey. Okay, so bishop c2. And actually, it's not so easy for white to defend this. In fact, I don't know if it's possible. Maybe with some type of counterattack? Okay, interesting. So, knight a2. We're going to play bishop d2. Because if b3, we have bishop b1 and the knight's trapped. So I think ankle dealer is going to have to play something like knight f3. That looks like almost a forced move to me. Unless he wants to give me this and then like play b3, I could go bishop b5. Okay, I guess he is giving it to me. I'm gonna go back here. I want to hold on to the bishop pair if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll try. Okay, so h4 takes here. King d2. Oh, he goes knight d1. Okay. Let's go bishop d5 or bishop e4. f3 bishop d5. Takes. Okay, I'll play knight d5 instead. Oh my goodness. Was I just hanging that? I guess I was. Well, sometimes that happens. The purple theme is cool. Thank you. Thank you. I try to pick cool chess themes. Okay. I'm gonna have to just go for the flag. Oh, that was just hanging. I'm missing hanging pieces all the time. But unfortunately, Ankle Dealer didn't have enough time on his clock, so hard to hold that endgame with the knight. Good game, Ankle Dealer. Well played, buddy. Should have definitely won that game at the end, especially after I hung that piece. But still a fighting game. I thought that was a pretty good game. Yeah, it's pretty early chess. Okay, Marins wants a game. Maybe I'm like dehydrated or something. I don't know. Okay, so e4. I'll play c6, d5, Caro-Kann. But it's not quite a Caro-Kann because the pawn hasn't gone to d4. So should be pretty good for black. You need to order a horsey t-shirt from the Lichess store. Yo, I think that there's so much potential to the Lichess swag. I would love if a designer, someone who likes playing on Lichess, or someone who's in this chat perhaps, if a designer could create some swag for Lichess. You know, some streetwear, something like that. I would be so about it. Please, if there's any designers here, any clothing designers, that would be so sick. I want some Lichess streetwear. Not really, Wilker. I have a MacBook, and I assume that's why you're asking. Well, there's Skid versus Mac. But no, I haven't really been too serious about like game analysis or anything like that in a couple of years. You love to stream and play games on Lichess. That's awesome, Anschmittel. You and me both. Okay, so Martins is playing pretty well so far. Let's play h6. Silk smoking jacket, the ultimate loungewear. Absolutely, Mickey Dead. Guys, you and I are on the same page in a lot of regards, it sounds like. What's up, Dante? How goes it, buddy? We need some streetwear, please. You need some Lichess streetwear. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Lichess is a really good standalone tool to analyze games now. Okay, so Martins is playing pretty quickly, but I think in his haste he's hung this pawn. Queen takes d3. I am taking challenges, Dante. Lichess drip would be lit. What's up, Brick? Yes, we need some. I have one hoodie. I have one Lichess hoodie. It's a standard thing, nothing crazy. But I'm looking for something a little bit more drippy. You're gonna put yours on? Your silk smoking jacket. Silk sounds great. I don't own any silk. Okay, we're gonna not take with rook. But now this. Marin's moving too quickly again. Had a good opportunity with knight d6. And now I'm just gonna play rook here. I should have taken here first. We'll take here now. Rook here. And we're up a pawn in the knight endgame, which I think I can convert this. Shouldn't be too bad, especially with these double pawns. Especially with Marin's pre-moving too much. Buddy, slow down on your moves. You'll make slightly better ones. Okay, knight c5. King f5, king d5 is coming up. Silk is great in a cool room. Good game, Marins. Well played. Slow down your moves, though. You had a lot of opportunities and a lot of mistakes that were just because you were pre-moving. Don't have to always pre-move. Okay. Morgan Fisher. Let's go. Okay. E5. Yeah, dude, thank you for playing. How popular is this? What's up, Tin In Ho 58? How goes it? Welcome. Stafford Gambit. Let's see how well this guy knows it. Hopefully better than me. Shouldn't be too hard. Although this has already gotten kind of dicey for white. Knight takes g2. Shout out to all the Stafford players here. If you're a Stafford player in the chat, let's see the love for the Stafford Gambit. Popularized by none other than Eric Rosen. My last OTB slow game was a Stafford Gambit, unfortunately. Somehow up a pawn in the Stafford, you know. Go figure. What's good, Psychedelic Jesus? How goes it, buddy? Long time no chat. You love the Stafford, Dante? But without pre-moves, you are better too. This is true. However, knowing when to pre-move is a skill. You don't always want to pre-move. And so that's why you'll notice I don't always pre-move. Solely because of Eric. Everyone except Morgan, apparently. You're only a chess lover. Only seriously 98. Really, Dante? What caused your re-emergence into the game? Was it Queen's Gambit? Was it Twitch? Do tell. Let's play this. Queen h4. And now I think this knight's trapped. So you only played seriously in 1998. So something must have happened that made you just say, alright, forget this. I'm not playing chess anymore. Reasonable. Twitch, you saw Hikaru, the guy used to studying the MCO online, talking to his commoners, guys like you. So Twitch, really. That's dope. Twitch has been massive for growing the game. Definitely has made quite the impact. Who was the guy that was doing MCO online? Modern chess openings, right? MCO and BCO, those were the old school books. Meditating and going to therapy, things been way better off as of late. Always love to hear that, dude. You know, meditation's pretty legit. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Dante. And I guess that's the cool thing about Twitch. It does form this sort of artificial, not even artificial, it just forms this type of community that was previously not possible. So I'm definitely there with you on that. I think that's part of the reason why it exploded so much during the pandemic. Okay, I think this is forced mate now. King here, check, king here, mate. It's a nice checkmate. King here was not possible because the rook on g3. Good game, Morgan Fisher. Well played, buddy. Oh, Hikaru was in the MCO you studied in the 90s. Yeah, he was like a prodigy, child prodigy back then. Okay, let's see. Marto's 2048. Yeah, I don't remember seeing his games in MCO. I thought MCO was just like an encyclopedia. Nice. Psychedelic Jesus. Psychedelic Jesus, who else do you watch besides me and Lichess.org? And like some smaller Lichess streamers. R.I.P. to the AFK. Martos 2048. Where you at, buddy? Alright, I'm gonna abort it. How many games are we at? Oh, game aborted counts for game total? That's unfortunate. We're at 19,988 games. That's insane. 12 more games to 20k. Let's see. Let's go. Who else is here? Davey Boy, let's go, buddy. Saw him on Ben Feingold's channel. He was a GM when he was 14. That probably fed his ego a little bit. I mean, he was pretty infamous back then for being kind of a brat. It's one of your proudest wins you got once. Maybe I'll take a look at it after this. Feingold is a character. Let's go bishop d6. Bishop g3, knight here. Not GM Fine. You watch a lot of Levy. Levy's his YouTube game is pretty good. I have to give him that. I was watching some of his videos when I was preparing some of the Lichess candidates recap videos. And yeah, he's pretty good. Although he got a little too excited. Like it seemed like he'd done a few lines prior to the video, or maybe just chugged a lot of coffee. I don't know, but something like that. I can't bring that type of energy unless I'm fucked up. chess teacher died last week. That's sad. When I was a kid, like, I was learning from this old white dude who ended up dying shortly after we started having lessons. That was sad. My dad actually didn't tell me that he died for some time. I was just like, when are we going to Mr. Richard's house? Botez evens him out. Botez is good. Alexandra is good. Levy looks like he's naturally on coke. That's possible. Maybe he's just on Adderall or something. Why do you think so, Dante? Like, how does Alexandra compare to Anna? Because I know Anna and Levy do a lot of commentary together. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Oh, that was a terrible move. C4 is the way to punish that. I can't even go here because queen takes d5 covers the knight. Oh, man. Davy boy letting me off the hook there. Let's go queen e5. Kind of like how I am, if you remember from our lesson, super theatrical. My FIDE Classic rating is the lowest it's ever been, Marin. It's like 19 something. My highest FIDE rating was my first FIDE rating 12 years ago. 10 or 11 or 12 years ago. My FIDE rating is just so off. She has form and improv skills, and Anna doesn't? Damn, Dante. Dropping the burn on Anna chess. Why you gotta do that to Anna? Please don't talk about old white men dying. Who said that these other teachers were white? No one said that. I guess I said that my first chess teacher was white. He's on money. Imagine her income raising 1,000%. That's true. That's true. There was a period of time in 2017. I mean, I'm still invested in crypto, but there was a period of time where, like, I could not stop looking at the charts. It felt like I was on crack or something. Okay, so if we go here, queen here, takes, rook takes, we'll just grab it first. Take here. Anna is great. Anna's, she's so sweet. Okay, so rook here. Preparing rook e2. Yep, let's go here. King f3, queen takes f2. Yep, checkmate. Good game, Davy boy. Well played. Well played. Thank you for the game. The critical moment here for white, though, was a missed opportunity here. C4. Let's just double check that with the engine. Yep. C4. Big time blunder from black. And unfortunately, white slipped up soon after that. And then it was over. But yeah, great opportunity to play C4 here. What am I supposed to play here? Queen takes d5, I guess. Yeah. Queen d5. Okay. What's up, Julian? Shout out to FMJ Law in the chat. How goes it? We're just comparing the difference between Alexandra and Anna when it comes to the chess.com commentary booth. Do you have any comments? As a VIP in the Botez Live. And I want a VIP in that channel. Although I don't think I'll ever get one. Just want the clout that comes with it, you know? There's a lot of clout that comes with the purple diamond when you're a VIP in Botez Live. They do have such different energies. I feel like Alexandra's more like direct. Anna is a little bit more passive. Not a criticism towards her, just an observation. Alright, DJ Marshmallow Chess. Is this the real Marshmallow? Is the real Marshmallow 1843 Lichess? I'd be thoroughly impressed. But I'm not thoroughly impressed by the fact that DJ Marshmallow is AFK. You got people waiting here. Okay. We don't have that many challenges today. We have a weak stream in terms of numbers. Alright. We gotta abort this. That's so sad. I don't want to abort these games. We're trying to get to 20,000. And we have 2 aborts in the last 3 games. We gotta get to 20,000 in style. Okay. 5 plus 3 is a long time. Julian, you gotta help me scheme. I don't know if you've heard of my particular scheme that I've got going on right now. Would you like to hear it? It's very shameless. It's incredibly shameless, actually. Just like playing the London. H4, H5. Maybe I should have played H3. Slower game. But I'm just too obsessed with this line. What's the scheme? It's not really a scheme. It's more of like an end destination of sorts. It's like a goal. I'm trying to get a collab stream with Miss Andrea. And I think you were on that charity stream. And I donated, and I basically said in the messages, I will swap the prize for a collab stream. That didn't work because I didn't win any of the prizes. But, yeah, that's the goal. We're trying to make that happen. So, any suggestions? Any suggestions are more than welcome. They're probably necessary at this point. No, she doesn't know me. But what better way to facilitate knowing someone than a Twitch collaboration stream? You know what I'm saying? Queen A4. I'm just throwing it out there, you know. Rook E1. Let's see, how are you gonna do this? Doc Wop, I mean, does one... Yeah, I guess one needs to know someone before. Well, you know what that means, J-Law? That means that we gotta grow this channel. We gotta grow the channel quickly. Which is... I don't even know what big is for them. They did one with Eric recently, and Eric is pretty big. Eric is at what? Around 1,500 to 2K viewers per stream. That's pretty solid. I guess that's... I mean, the numbers they're pulling, that's small, but by any other measure, it's not a small number. We gotta increase that. Hashtag grow the channel. Yeah, screw hashtag grow the game. Brick, you know what we're here for. You know what we're about. Send it to my home in Australia. You don't want this NM title, dude. This NM title is a joke. Okay, queen takes c4. Maybe I should have taken pre-move taking here. I don't know. Let's go here. b6. King a8 or king there. Rook b3, and if knight takes a2, rook a3. Okay, so knight b5. Let's just grab this. Just an intuitive sack. This pawn is going to provide a lot of pressure, and should be sufficient. e4, rook a3, e3, rook a3, rook here. Okay, I have an idea. If queen b8, we're going to play this. Yep. Lure the king out. Rook e3. Do I know anyone that's on the development team for Lichess? Well, you can take a look at their GitHub page. There's a list of contributors, right? If you go to the GitHub repo, you can see a list of contributors on there. I don't know them personally, but I know the list. You could also go to the Discord page. I'm sure that you could find that out on the Discord as well. Oh, Adam is a Lichess developer. Hell yeah. Thank you for your work, dude. One day I'd like to contribute to that repo. Maybe convert some JavaScript into TypeScript, some of the stuff that nobody else wants to do. I'm down to do that. Oh, queen a8, I think was just a try to grab the queen. Well played, Aruna. I need to use the washroom again. All this water. Dude, Lichess does have a Discord. J-Law, Julian, their Discord is lit. It's pretty big. I think they have like almost 20,000 people on it. Not at a time, but total. Alright, I'm going to use the restroom again. I will BRB. I don't know who's next, but if you want to get a game, !challenge. Yeah, they don't advertise it too much, and it's still, like, massive. Let me grab this. Alright. So I was doing some more scheming, Julian. I know what could hook Andrea. I'll give her a London lesson. London lesson part 2 or 3, because Eric gave her some. I could show her how to play London like a G. Speaking of which, I'm gonna play a London right now. Fishnet and BB pairings? What is BB pairings? Yeah, C++. Oh my goodness. K Sabatier. I guess if you're gonna play this, I have to oblige. I don't really want to, but I mean what is the right etiquette here, chat? I don't know. King here? I'll go king d4. The front end development, the Leela repo. See, I want to do that for I want to do that when I can. I mean, K-Sab is here. Good game. Well played. I guess. Thank you. Didn't make it super hard for me. Okay, let's see. Neil clapped you. Let's go. That's a great idea, Dante. That sounds like it's good. Okay, let's try to play an actual London. Mate them mercilessly is the right etiquette. Hell yeah. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, so again, if you're wondering, yes, Lichess has a massive Discord. Whoa. Did I just get tricked by Neil clapped you? I think I just got tricked. Go figure. E5, H5. So much for this London lesson. I've got to clean up my act before this lesson with Andrea. It's not going to work out. Classic London trap. But, I mean, let's see how he follows up. His king is on d7. It's not going to be so easy to win this. Eric showed this before? Well, I guess I need to ask Eric for his PGN file before I go into this lesson so I don't show anything redundant. Okay, bishop f7 though. This bishop's nicely slotted here. We're putting more pressure on this d5 pawn, and we're continuing to cage in the king. Yeah, Eric has done quite a lot to the game. Yeah, I know a lot of Leela's written in TypeScript. And there's still some JavaScript they're trying to convert to TypeScript, as far as I remember. Okay, we're going to take here. And if pawn takes, we go rook c1. Toying with the idea of a discovered check, even though it's not immediately possible, because the queen's pinning the knight. Yeah. Do I want to take this? I really do. I'm just going to go here. The calm move. Actually, that was a terrible move. Takes, queen takes. Oh, well. Yeah, that was a bad move. I think he's good at coming up with openings for like newer or lower rated players. Because the Stafford's great. I mean, you can use it against GMs too in like Blitz and Bullet, but it's not like a main repertoire weapon. It's just, you know, cool line that shows some of the attacking promises of chess. Okay, maybe I should have held this. Probably should have. Although he goes knight d7. So let's play f4. We'll play f4. Guard this. Rook c1. Knight d5. Okay, so knight takes e5 is a direct threat right now. I'm gonna go queen e2. Yeah, queen e2. Oh, definitely. I would agree with that, MF. Wilker, what are you trying to suggest? It's obviously not viable against a person who knows what they're doing. Unfortunately, when I played it in my last slow OTB game, my opponent did. He was aware of the Stafford Gambit. Very sad. Okay. This is threatened. If I played this, bishop g4. These weak light squares are quite a big problem right now. Let's play e4. We'll try to fight on the light squares, even though it's not going to be easy. If he plays bishop g4, I have to go like queen c4. Actually, queen c4 is a huge mistake because b5. So let's not do that. Let's go queen e3. Rook d3, queen f2. You should definitely try it against me. Although I don't play e5 against e4. I rarely play e5. I mean, I rarely play e4. And if I play against e5, I might play like f4 or knight c3. And then you gotta figure out what to do. Bishop c4. Rook d7. Let's play f5. Trying to lock this bishop out of his home base. Rook here, h3. Rook d2, queen f4. He shows the Budapest. Actually, okay, not the Stafford, but the Budapest and the London are both in my repertoire. So a large portion of his Twitch repertoire is in mine. Okay, let's see. How many games are we at? 19,992, chat. So it looks like we're going to hit 20K on my stream. Don't think we'll finish it here. Mining chess. Let's go. An option to filter out variant games and downloading all games into a PGN. That's a good idea, actually. I'm sure they have the metadata to allow that. Alright, good luck mining chess. I think this is mining as in like crypto mining. I don't think it's mining as in minerals. If this is who I think it is. Okay, these types of positions are fun. Hopefully not coal mining, indeed. We've only got one world, and if we don't take care of it, our children, our children's children, they won't be able to enjoy it. If we don't take care of our world, and I move to Miami, I will not be able to enjoy it. I'll be underwater. So let's hope it's not coal mining. Let's hope it's renewable, sustainable crypto mining. Indo Queen, what is good, girl? How's it going? Is that a Benoni? This? No, this is a Sicilian. This is a dragon. You and your children and your children's children for 3 months. Okay. Rook c8, queen d2. Let's play king h7. Keep an eye out on this pawn here. I don't want to play f5. I'm going to play f5 now. If h5, I think I could play queen f6. I'm not positive, though. Oh, snap. You have a birthday stream coming up? Well, count me in. I probably will be down. Depends on what time. But I'm probably down. Is swearing not allowed on Lichess? I don't know. I mean, if you're being malicious towards people, it might be frowned upon. And mods might decide to take action. I don't know what the guidelines are, though. You'd have to ask a mod. Okay, let's take here. But I do swear. I swear regularly on my stream. So can't be like strictly not allowed. Take here. So we've managed to win a pawn. And yes, our king is a little bit exposed, but ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of skin. In fact, I like it. In fact, I prefer it. Another cash bullet tournament followed by Blitz this year. Ooh, I should tell Professor Daddy about it. I'm sure he'd be down. Start the tournament at 5 p.m. CST. What did you say? Okay, don't repeat it, Ferdinand. Okay, we're gonna take here. And the king is safe. Believe it or not, the king is perfectly safe because this queen is pinned to the king. Oh, but that's not the right way to do it because now I get this. And we're able to hold on to this bishop. Rook here. And we're all Gucci. We're looking good here. Rook b3. I'm going to take this. Take here. a6. Rook here. Good game, mining chess. Well played. Well played. Alright, how much time do we have? I'll do one more game. And you know what? I'm going to do this in the same tradition. I'm stealing this from John Bartholomew. We're going to make this a Lichess horsey set. I'm literally copying off of Johnny B. Last game on this channel, and then we'll move it to mine. What's up, CR7? Ghost of Mark Twain, Professor Daddy by a lot. Play Crusher 64, he said that you said that you'll play him. I'll play him when we go on to my stream. See you later, MF. Okay. Who's gonna get the horsey set game? Let's see. Mushroom 08. Let's play Mushroom. I do like mushrooms. Especially on the pizza. And off the pizza. Okay, so Mushroom 08 is AFK though. Bro, you can't be going AFK while I'm trying to get to 20k. All these games are adding up. Oh my goodness. How many AFKs have we gotten? Oh, Mushroom is back. Mushroom is back. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mushroom. Okay, we'll play a Dirty Scandy. Since we're copying off of John, we'll do it. Mickey Dead Guys with the follow. Appreciate that, dude. Okay, so we'll play Queen D6. Thank God I didn't miss game 20k. You'll be here for it, CL. How's it going? Shout out to CL Smith. Can I do shout outs on this channel? I haven't tried it. No, we don't have... Oh, we do. Shout out FMJ Law and Indo Queen also. All of these people are Lichess streamers, folks. Go follow them. They're all great. Bishop G4 is a huge blunder here because Bishop takes F7. And in spite of the knowledge, I've fallen for it many times. Believe it or not. Just pretend you're a Lichess streamer. Ferdinand, do you stream? Okay, so G6. Bishop G7. Let's see. Oh, look at these little cute pawns. I was talking today on Divina's stream. Exclamation mark. Shout out Twitch. Let's go. Also, another Lichess streamer. She was playing with the horsey set, and someone was saying that the pawns look like salt and pepper shakers. I guess I could see that for sure, but I always just I'm so obsessed with their heads. Like, they're so cute. Like, I want to squeeze them like a marshmallow. Pawns are adorable. The rooks are adorbs. The rooks are cute too. The rooks are pretty cute. But the pawns are my favorite. The bishops are chubby. They're cute too. The bishops look like bowling pins. They do. The kings need to smile a bit. That's true. The kings are the only sad piece. What is that about? What was the design decision around that? Okay, let's play F5. Might be premature, but knight e4 looked kind of annoying. You know, chat. Maybe it's because the king is just fated to live an unhappy life. What does that mean? What are the real-world implications of that? Everyone else is happy-go-lucky. Look at these knights. Derpy-ass Lichess horsey knights. They're great, though. The queen is healthy. The queen reminds me of a dragon. Not a dragon, a dinosaur. Like a Lapras, actually. If any of you are fans of Pokemon, I picture this as a Lapras. Queen looks like a bald monk. I do not see that one. That would be 6CL. So the king smiles if you play Bong Cloud. Add that to the future request list. Don't think it will be highly prioritized, but maybe the king got sad because his wife dumped him. Maybe. Poor guy. It's a Lapras, right? This is for sure a Lapras. Also, the black rooks are cuter than the white rooks just because the eyes are more accentuated here. Okay, so F3. We can grab this. Should we take this first? Yeah, let's just take this first. Force some exchanges. Let's get rid of some material for mushroom. Nothing decisive or anything like that, just an attempt to simplify matters. Now, e3 is super tempting. Even though the bishop's cut off, we have a passed pawn. Can we call them owls? Which one? The rook? Okay, so knight e2. Let's take here. Look at him. Instantly grabbing it. Knight g3. Doesn't this run into bishop e5? Does run into bishop e5. And unfortunately, the positioning of this king doesn't allow any of the knights to come to f1, so one of these is lost. Maybe both of them. No, it's not that dramatic. Rook here, knight here, maybe knight here. Yeah, let's go for it. And then f4, knight here. Okay, so this is winning now. This king isn't going to be too sad any longer. Good game. Mushroom. Nice mate. All of these pieces were necessary. Well played, well played. Oh, you're here, Mushroom. Excellent, excellent. The rook reminds me of Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Oh my goodness. I can't get that out of my head now, CL. Thanks a lot for that. Alright, chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to raid over to my channel. If you would like to come through. We're close to the 20,000 game celebration, so we'll have a little bit of fun. You know, might play some games, might take some shots. We'll see. We'll see. But as always, if you enjoy Lichess, please do consider becoming a patron. ! Patron. So there's a link right there in the chat. Lichess is a non-profit, so they do operate off of donations. So anything that you can give would be much appreciated. And also, as a nice perk, you don't get any extra features, but you do get this nice patron badge right here and here. So do consider that. Alright guys, let us... Crusher 64 has 7 minutes left to play. Okay. Alright, let me execute this raid real quick. Is Crusher 64 like a kid? Let's do this. G Holly, thank you for the follow. Alright guys, I'm going to head over to that channel, but if you're not tuning in there, I will probably see you next week at the same time on the Lichess.org stream. Alright guys, peace.